Welcome to Cardio Yoga Flow. Hi, I'm Leslie. This yoga practice is not about the pose. You don't need to be perfect. Begin sitting, close your eyes, take deep, comfortable breaths. Place your fingertips on the earth and feel your connection. As you inhale, fill your belly, your low back, all the way around the rib cage, up into the chest and upper back. As you exhale, release it smoothly and completely. Today we'll warm up, we'll move through some intense strengthening postures, followed by more moderately paced flows. Set up next to a wall if you practice handstands, and if you don't, you can just take some small kick-ups, but listen to your body. Let's make our way into table. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, bring your chest forward, lift the chin and tailbone. Exhale, round the back, chin toward chest, pull the ribs and belly in. And again, inhale, look up, drop the belly. Exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, bring your heart forward through the gates of your arms. And exhale, press away from the earth as you draw your ribs and belly in, lift your pelvic floor. Once again, inhale, widen across the collarbones, and exhale, dome the upper back. Inhale to neutral spine. Bring your hands forward about a handprint. Tuck your toes and stretch into down dog. Spread your fingers and then start to bicycle the legs. As you press into the base of your fingers, lift up through your forearms and breathe. Arms and ears in line. Now come onto the toes, bend both knees, stretch back, and then straighten the legs as much as they will. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now this class is a little intense and challenging, so I recommend that you do it several times. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Come onto the balls of the feet, exhale everything out, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway up. Fold, exhale, bend the knees as needed. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up, lengthen, and exhale the hands to the heart. So we'll warm up with some sun salutations. Inhale, reach up tall. Fold as you exhale. We're going to do some low lunges. So inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the right foot back, right knee down, and pat it up as needed. Reach up through the arms, sink forward, soften around the neck, left knee over ankle. Exhale, hands to the earth and come to plank. Knees can be up or down. Shift forward as you slowly lower to your belly. Hands by low ribs. Inhale, peel the chest up, just a baby cobra. Release, exhale. Knees can be up or down. Take a breath in. Exhale to plank. Lift to down dog. Just a breath here. And then we'll lift the right leg up with level hips. Inhaling. Exhale, place it by the right hand, left knee down. And reach up. Pat up that left knee if it hurts. Stretch through arrow straight arms. Look up if it's okay on the neck. Exhale, hands down. Step the back foot to meet the front. Lengthen, inhale, and fold, exhale. Press through the feet, rise up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring hands to hearts. Now we'll start with the other leg. Reach up, inhale, sit back this time in a chair pose. Weight into the heels. Exhale and fold forward. As you inhale, lengthen, half lift. Exhale, step the left foot back, left knee down, right knee above ankle, and reach up. Pull the right hip back. Now bend your right elbow, left hand on top of the elbow, or sweep it behind you to clasp, rolling the left shoulder back. Spin the right tricep in toward the face. Gently lift your gaze, exhale, release, and come to plank. Remember, knees up or down, always your choice. Lower all the way down to your belly. Hands by low ribs. Again, little cobra inhale or a higher cobra, up to you. Roll the shoulders back and down, lift the belly. Release, tuck the toes, big breath in. Exhale, knees up or down, press to plank, and then to down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale, level hips. Exhale and step it by the hand, right knee down. Inhale, reach up through arrow straight arms as you pull that left hip back. Then bending left elbow, right hand on top and stay there, or sweep it behind you to clasp. Roll the right shoulder back. You can always hold on to your clothing behind your back too. You don't have to hold your hands. Exhale, drawing the front ribs in, lengthening the low back. Release your hands. Now we'll step back into down dog this time. All the way back, take a long breath here. We're going to move into a more intense sequence. Walk your hands back to the feet and fold here for a moment. And then bend the knees, drop your hips again to chair pose, weight in the heels, and then to stand. So this might take a little bit of practice. Some balance helps to balance the right and left side of the brain as well. Reach your right foot forward, stand the ball of the left foot, knee over ankle, bend the left knee, tap it, and then step back. Left foot forward, right knee, tap, and then step the left foot back. We're going to do it a lot, so you'll get it. Just keep practicing. This time we'll hinge from the hips when we come back for forward fold. Left foot in front, and you don't have to bend the knee in the pose. If you have knee issues, just stay in crescent. Feet together, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Left foot tapping right knee or not. Come back, and you might lose your balance. I lost my balance as well. It's no big deal. Just keep going. Left foot forward. Make sure the knee is above the ankle each time. So take your time. There's no rush. Right foot forward, tapping left foot and together, forward fold. Left foot tapping the right and forward fold. So inhale, step the foot forward. This time, right arm over left for eagle arms, and then left foot forward, left arm on top of right for eagle arms. It's an option. You don't have to do it, and just kind of play with it. Left foot forward, left arm on top of right. Warm up those shoulders, right arm on top of left as you take your crescent, and then forward fold. Keep your breath nice and steady. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, step the foot forward. Exhale, and step back. Continue moving. Just do what you can do. If it's too many, then you take a break. You can always push pause or just take a break and come back when you're ready. And then we're done. Fold forward. Big breath here. And then interlace your, nope, I lied. Walk your hands forward and come back into downward facing dog. If you need a break, push pause, take a child's pose. Otherwise, left leg up. This time we'll bend the knee and open up the hip. Right leg up. Goodness gracious. And then step it between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Inhale for warrior two. Actually could do either leg, so we're going to do both. Now reach your arms up. You're going to hold onto your fingertips, bend the elbows, and pull your arms away from each other. Really pull. If you look, you can see that my arms are shaking because I'm pulling. Then release. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the legs. Stay for the exhale. Then come up for triangle, shortening the stance if you like. Hinge from the hip crease. Reach, reach, reach out and down. Stretch up through the left arm. Your right hand can be wherever it's comfortable. Left arm reaching forward. Exhale, circle it around. Reach up. Exhale, another big circle all the way around. If you can, inhale forward and around. You can watch your hand go. Get a little movement in the neck. Inhale forward. Exhale, circle. This time take the left hand behind your back or hook it onto the thigh. Rolling the top shoulder open. Turn your chin up toward the sky, but only if that's okay on your neck. Look down, hands on either side of the foot. Exhale, Chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale, upward dog or stay with cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg this time, or the other leg. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Press back evenly through the arms. Step the left foot forward, back heel down. Line up heel to arch. Warrior two. Make sure the knees over the ankle, pointed over your middle toes. Inhale, arms up, take the other clasp, and once again, pull, pull, pull. Pulling so much that your arms might even start to shake a little bit, but then soften around your neck. Releasing the arms, then reverse inhale, bending into the front knee, exhale. Slowly straighten it, reverse triangle. Stay for your exhale. Come on up, set up for triangle. Hinging from your hip crease, reach out, and then left hand wherever it feels comfortable for you. Right arm reaching up, lengthen your neck, look up, or you can look forward or down. Right arm forward, exhale, big circle around. Inhale it up, exhale forward, down, and around. Watching the hand if it doesn't make you dizzy. Inhale up, exhale, big circle. Reach up, inhale, exhale, circling around. Now take the arm behind the back to the low back or hook it onto the thigh and roll your right shoulder back. Keep pressing into the big toe mound of the left foot, firming your leg muscles without locking your knee joints. Take another long breath and then release. Hands down, step to plank. Exhale through Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, your choice. And exhale to downward facing dog, stretching back. Take a couple long breaths here. As you exhale, pull the ribs and belly in, lift through the pelvic floor. Now inhale to the balls of the feet, exhale everything out, keep the hips high, lightly step or hop up. Lengthen the spine, inhale, and fold as you exhale. Press through the feet, inhale, reach up, look up, lengthen, keep your ribs and belly in. And now take your right hand down and lean over to the right, left arm in line with the ear. Both arms up, inhale, stretch, left arm down, reach the right arm over. Try and keep your hips level and square to the front of the mat. Inhaling up. Now reach up, take your feet about as wide as the mat, bend the knees and go as low as you're comfortable with. And then exhale, reach back up. So inhale, lower. Make sure your knees and toes, middle toes are lined up. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale lift. Keep your belly pulled in. Exhale, explode up. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, keep your belly lifted. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, lift up. Lower, engage your pelvic floor muscles. Lower and reach. Inhale, exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep going. If you need a break, take it. We're almost done though. Lower and lift. Keep the belly engaged and the pelvic floor muscles and breathe. Just a couple more. You got this. And lower and up. Lower and lift. Lower and up. And then feet back together. Reach up and fold. Exhale. Nice work. Come halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, step or float for Chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. And exhale back. Stretching back. Exhale everything out. Step or hop and sit down. So we're going to take bridge pose. So lifting the legs. You can hold on to the backs of the knees. Just breathe here. In a moment, we'll add some handstands. If you have any injuries, then skip the handstands and stay with bridge. Cross your ankles, pick up anything at all, and then go to the wall. Wrists in line with shoulders, right foot down and kick maybe a little or coming all the way up. Press away from the floor and back down and little kick or all the way up. We'll do 3 of them. Coming down, I guess we'll do 2. Sit up nice and tall again to bridge pose. Squeeze your knees together, then straighten right and bend it. Straighten the left leg and bend it. Right and bend, left and bend. Lift your chest, right, bend, left, bend. Pull your belly in, right, bend, left, and bend. Right, and bend it, left. And now cross your ankles, fists or palms, lift anything up. and then over to the wall, or keep practicing bridge. And then little kicks or all the way up. Do the opposite leg, either this time or next. And coming down and lift. Make sure when you come up, your hips are level. Can't open up the hip and make it up. Keep your gaze a little bit forward and down. And one more time, lifting up. Keep pressing your arms away from each other. Firm the legs, lift the belly, pull the pelvic floor in and up. Come back down. One more bridge pose. So sitting up nice and tall, make sure the back doesn't round. And this time, option to straighten the leg. Take your hands behind your head and lean back. Exhale, lift. Now, if you have any back issues, then don't lean back. Back and lift. Keep your neck long. Lower any amount and lift. Try to keep your belly in. Lower and lift. It's getting a little more intense, I know. And lift. Cross the ankles. Pick up anything at all. And lower. One more round of handstands. So do the opposite leg this time if you didn't last. Wrists under shoulders, arms or shoulders distance apart, little hops or all the way up. Either way is perfect. Pull the belly in, pelvic floor is lifted, come down, and again. Spin your triceps back, away from the wall, and down. Pull the belly in, lift the pelvic floor. Make sure your hips are level when you lift up. Keep your gaze a little bit forward and coming down. Nice job. Now rolling forward, we'll make our way into plank pose. Exhale through Chaturanga, up dog on your inhale, and down dog as you exhale. Remember, you can always take a break, push the pause button anytime you feel the need, especially if you can't breathe comfortably. That's a good indication that you're working too hard. Now inhale to plank pose and exhale through Chaturanga all the way to your belly. Reach both arms forward and all 10 toenails on the floor. Lift your right arm and left leg. Keep your belly lifted away from the floor, but press your pubic bone down a little bit and then lower down. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Lift the leg from the inner thigh and really press on the arm and leg that's on the earth so you can lift the other arm and leg to the sky. And release. Back to the right arm, left leg. Keep the back of the neck long. Keep the belly lifted. Engage the pelvic floor muscles and lower. Now left arm, right leg. Stretch through those arms and legs. Press the other ones that are on the floor a little bit harder. And rest. Let your forehead come down or your chin or one ear. Take a couple deep breaths here. Just even out your breathing. Now bring your arms alongside your body. Roll the shoulders away and lift for Shalabhasana. Inner thighs spin toward the sky. Pull the belly in. Lengthen your butt bones towards your heels. And then release. Forehead, chin, or other ear rests. Deep breaths here. Take your arms alongside again. Lift again into Shalabhasana, or this time for Dhanurasana, bending the knees. Little toe sides of the feet, pressing the feet toward the sky and then toward the back of the mat. If that doesn't work for you, stick with the other pose, Shalabhasana or locust. Keep your breath steady and then let it all go. Hands by low ribs. Inhaling to up dog or cobra. And exhaling back into downward facing dog. Stretching back. Stretch out your spine. Even out your breath. Remember, you have everything you need within you. Bend the knees, step or hop forward, feet to hands. Lengthen on your inhale and fold as you exhale. Bend your knees and drop your hips. Come to chair pose. Weight into the heels and then to stand. I'm going to do a little twisting. Bend the knees, sit back, weight into the heels. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or float for Chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet, and down dog, exhale. Right foot up, back heel down, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. The twists are coming, I promise. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, back. Left foot steps, right heel is down. Rise up, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, through Chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, stretching back. Now onto the balls of the feet. Exhale everything out. Step or hop up. Lengthen, inhale, and fold, exhale. Bend the knees, drop the hips, inhale. And then we're going to fold right again and do one more round. So fold forward, exhale. Look up, inhale. Step or float, Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Right foot steps. Back heel is down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Ride the breath down. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. Exhale, back. Left foot steps right away. Inhale, warrior one. Stretch up tall. Exhale, return through Chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. And exhale, stretching back. Then back to plank. Inhale, feet together. Right hand toward the center of the mat, left arm up as you roll to the right side. You can take your right knee down for more support. Bring your top hip a little bit forward so it's above the right hip, and breathe. Engage your belly, engage your core muscles, engage your arms and your legs, and breathe. Back to plank. Chaturanga, exhale, up dog on your inhale, back to plank. You can stay here, or Chaturanga up to plank and then to down dog. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, plank, feet together, left hand to the center of the mat, roll to the little toe side of the left foot. You can take the left knee down to the floor for more support. Bring the right hip a little bit forward. Engage your belly, engage your pelvic floor, firm your arms and legs. Look up toward that top hand unless it bothers the neck, and breathe. Steady breath, steady as you can. You're doing a great job. I know this one is challenging. Back to plank. And Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to plank. Hold it, or another Chaturanga, and then downward dog. Stretch back. Nice work. Breathe here. Even out your breath. Take a child's pose as needed. Listen to your body. There's no contest here. There's no trophies. Work at your own pace. And it really helps to repeat this one over and over. You will be amazed at how strong you get. Exhale everything out. Step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen. And fold on your exhale. Bend the knees and drop your hips, weight into the heels. And now the twists. Hands to heart, lean forward, take your left arm across and twist. Look at your knees. If your left knee's ahead of the right, pull the left hip back. Option to take left hand to the earth, right arm up to the sky. Now look down. We're going to step the left foot back, still in that twist. And you can have your hands still in prayer. And then option, right arm behind, left arm underneath the right thigh, and clasp. Pull the right hip back and make sure your knee is over your ankle. Pull the belly in. Now back, hand down, feet together, back to chair, sink down, hands to heart, lean forward a little, right arm across, pull your right hip back. Hands can stay at heart center, or option to take the right hand to the earth and stretch your left fingertips to the sky. Keep your weight in the heels. Now look down for balance. Right foot back. Hey, if you wobble and fall, no big deal. Just be sure your left knee is above your ankle. An option to take the left hand behind, right arm underneath the left thigh, and hold your hand or hold your clothes. Rolling the top shoulder open and release. Come to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Onto the balls of the feet. Exhale everything out and step or hop and sit. We'll make our way onto the back. So if you have back issues, use your hands, lower down slowly. Otherwise, lift the hands, lift the legs, and lower slowly, slowly onto your back. Then bend the knees, heels under knees. And come on up. Roll the shoulders under, interlacing the fingers, or you can pull the sides of the mat or keep your palms flat. Spin your inner thighs down and lengthen your sitting bones to the backs of the knees. Make sure your big toes point in just a tiny bit toward each other. Lengthen your neck. And release, soles of feet together, knees apart, hand on the heart, hand on the belly. And repeat, I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. And again, heels under knees for another bridge, or you could take wheel pose. Hands by ears, come to the crown of the head, line up wrists and elbows, and then come up. Those toes want to turn out, so turn them in toward each other a little bit. Inner thighs spin down, lengthen sitting bones to backs of knees, then chin into chest if you're all the way up, or release your bridge and hug your knees into your chest. Whew. Rock side to side. Give your low back a nice little massage. Now lift your legs toward the sky. And you can come into shoulder stand if you practice that. I don't practice it all that often. And then start to bicycle your legs. So I don't practice shoulder stand very much because of neck injury. But you can do it either way if your neck is safe. You'll keep bicycling your legs. This one's good for moving through the lymph nodes. And now we'll bicycle the opposite direction. So keep on bicycling and breathing. And then both legs up. Take your hands to the backs of your legs, drawing thighs toward belly. If you take Halasana, plow pose, you can take your feet all the way behind you. But be careful of your neck. If you're in plow, make sure you're pressing into the shoulders and not on your head. Keep your neck long. Option to bend the knees, take them around the ears for Karnapindasana. And squeeze those legs if they're around the ears. Now take your hands flat onto the earth. So as you roll out slowly, your hands will be underneath your buns. If you have any back issues, you'll bend the knees here. Otherwise, coming down with straight legs, press onto your elbows, and then looking back, crown of the head toward the earth for fish pose, Matsyasana. Lift your shoulder blades towards your chest. And release. Hug your knees in. And take your feet to the earth. Take your hips to the right. Drop your knees to the left. Option to cross right over left. Now take the biggest breaths of the day here. As you turn your belly toward the sky, looking toward the right hand. Just a few biggest breaths. Bring your head to center and your hips to center. Knees are bent. Now take hips to the left, knees to the right. Looking over the left shoulder, crossing the legs if you like. And again, take your biggest breaths that you've taken today. Expand the belly, the low back. Bring it all the way around the rib cage into the chest as you inhale. And then let it exhale smoothly and completely. And then come to center, knees and hips. Hug your knees once more to the chest and lengthen sitting bones toward the earth. Take your feet down, lengthen sitting bones toward backs of knees, shoulder blades away from the ears, and let your feet flop open, arms by your sides with your palms up. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. Our quote today comes from Rumi. Love is the bridge between you and everything. Just a brief Shavasana, quiet mind, quiet body, rest. Start to move your hands and your feet. Take a big breath. Stretch your arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Roll to your right. And thank yourself for showing up and taking your yoga practice. Good work today. Make your way to seated. Bring your hands together. Hands to your forehead, reminding you to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to your heart, reminding you to have clear and loving intentions. Hands to your mouth, reminding you to have clear and loving communication, sending this positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. When you have strong core muscles, your body feels great. No more back pain. I've created a special class just for you so that you can strengthen yours. There's a link below, or it's pinned at the top of the comments. If you enjoyed today's class, you will love this class as well. And give this a try.